point at you, right?
Are we live? Is it going?
Yes.
All right, what's going on, guys? Jake Adams from Reef Builders, and I know you haven't heard from me in a little while, but that's actually because I've been touring Asia. I was in China for the SIPS conference, now I'm in Taiwan, touring around with my buddy David from Ilu Magic, and really soaking in the aquarium culture of this very exotic place to the reefers and the aquarists of the West, particularly Europe and the United States. And so I just walked into a really fun and interesting store in the south of Taiwan called Masa Sui Zoku. Is that right?
Yes, yes.
All right. And man, as soon as I walked in here, I just like fell in love with the place. It's kind of like a workshop, and it's got a lot of cool stuff going on. So I just wanted to give you a quick tour and check in with you guys to just let you know I'm still alive. I got a lot of videos coming down the pipe. And oh my God, the tank we saw yesterday was just so incredible. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get this tour started. It's a really tight little shop that's a little bit more of a studio feel. And yeah, it's just really fun to kind of look around, see a lot of different toys, and see this very unique little aquarium right here. So thanks to David for holding my gimbal. I'm gonna take it now, and we're gonna get started with the tour. So I'm hoping that worked out pretty good. All right, so starting out right over here, this is what you see from the outside through the store window. So, this is kind of typical. This is something you'd expect to see, in the aquarium world. Give me 1 second. I want to check my lens, make sure it's clean. Yeah, lens is clean. Okay. All right. So, this shop really features a lot of Taiwanese products and a lot of really cool different accessories and just the kind of devices that you don't generally get to see in the West, in America, and in the United States. So we've got a basic reef system here, a freshwater system here, and then kind of a paludarium style aquarium right here with just, like an ornamental cyclone. Does it do anything? Not really, but it does look pretty cool. All right, so now we're gonna get our first look at the entire shop. And we've got David, Fanny, and Juan. Everybody say hi. Hi. All right, so you can look down here. You can see, this is a cozy little shop. And I'm just going to zoom in and show you a few different things that really caught my eye. I love these little tiny nano chillers from Tico. Those are cute. You don't see those in operation every day. We have, what do we have here? Some all-in-one aquarium systems. They're really neat because they have these pre-built foam inserts. So you have like this really natural style background. What else do we have? This looks like a Red Sea model right here. And there's a different insert on this particular tank. What else? Oh man, I just got really excited when I saw these, I guess you'd call these frag discs, little Moai frag discs of some kind. And Juan makes them himself. Juan is the owner of the shop. And down below, there's a bunch of different letters, so you can actually spell out your name and encrust the corals in a variety of different ways. Unfortunately, A and E were taken, so I'm not going to be able to take home my name today, but he promised me he would send me the letters once he gets them made. We've got a stack of Ilu Magic lights here. And for me, like this right here, this is so much fun. This is a catalog, like a living catalog of all kinds of fun aquarium things that, sometimes I see them online and I see them in catalogs, but not so much in real life. So I'm just going to point out a few of the things that caught my attention. Here's the blue edition Tunzi Turbelle. What else do we have up in the house? Some fun fish bowls. This one is a paludarium style. This is a daisy chainable John Len dosing pump. So instead of having a dosing pump system that has like 3 channels or 4 channels, you can buy them one at a time, and you can daisy chain, I want to say like up to 8 with just one power supply. And they have a little bit of magnet so that they can stick together. So I actually use this for my Kalkwasser stirrer system. What else? We have some of the bigger aquarium devices there up top. and just really like a hodgepodge, like a smorgasbord of everything that you might need to set up an aquarium. Now, what was the thing? All right, this is pretty cool. We don't see these in America too much. I believe these are, I want to say, are these UV LEDs, David, you know?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so I think these use a germicidal UV light provided by an LED. So it's not going to kill all the parasites, but it's definitely going to keep down some of the algae. As you guys know, I'm actually a pretty big fan of medium size and small skimmers. So I do like me a really cool, neat air pump, and this is one that got my attention because this is a DC powered version. Comes in 2 versions, and you can see it actually comes with the wall wart here and a special adapter to feed it. And Juan says that these are very powerful and very quiet. Oh, look, he's got the live stream. That way I know it's actually working. This is Juan. This is the man with the master plan, the Taiwanese Jake Adams of some sort. And yeah, this is his studio. And here's a closer look at that pump I was telling you about. It comes in a 1 outlet version and a 2 outlet version. And I'm definitely going to be taking one of these home to play with my own DIY glass protein skimmers. What else do we have here? So we got the office in the back. We've got, you know, your typical things. Let's just take a gander over here. And Juan does not discriminate. He appreciates all things aquatics. He's got all his tools. He's got all his sink here. We got a fridge right there that's full of some heinies for me to enjoy as soon as this video is over. Some pressurized oxygen to make sure the fish are very happy when they go home. This is an interesting ozone device. I haven't seen this one before. So that's actually, I don't know that much about it, but if you really want clear water and high ORP in your tank, that's how you do it. That's the best way to administer it. So here is the rest of the systems. I'm not going to focus on the systems too much, but they are using a variety of Illumagic LED lights. So there's definitely a very strong representation of Taiwanese aquarium goods. You know, in the West, Chinese-made goods have a reputation for, you know, basically being cheap, very low cost, and also you know, easy, you know, just low value. You know, they break really, really easily. But we really need to start appreciating the difference between Taiwanese and Chinese products. Because, man, when I see Taiwanese products, it really stands out. So the one thing I really wanted to show you is a really, really cool demonstration right here. This is a really fun setup that's got just like a bunch of different toys and kind of concept products in action and some really, really cool things. So what's the volume of this tank, Juan?
About 200 more liters.
Okay, so this is about a 50 to 60 gallon tank, 200 liters, extra tall, so it's like, it's got this really, really fun appearance. This is not the kind of reef tank that you see every day. Oh, what was the thing you were telling me? Just a couple days ago, they had an earthquake here. They had a minor earthquake, and he had a small coral avalanche, and that's why a few of the corals are a little bit closed up. But, you know, you really have like this reef spire thing going on, and the flow is being returned from the bottom. So that's really fun. But one of the main things I really want to show you is just give you an overview of the products in use on this aquarium, because it's really fun and it's very, very different. So let's see, let me give you a look here from the front so you get a feel for it. Again, this is not like a masterpiece reef tank, but it's just a very cool exercise in some interesting products, because again, this is a studio. This is the kind of place where Juan actually likes to make videos and demonstrate a variety of aquarium products for the Chinese-speaking public. Where does he put his videos out on?
What?
Where do the videos that Juan makes get uploaded?
Taiwan?
Taiwan. All right, they get uploaded to Taiwan. Okay, so here's the tank. Looks like we have an ice cap gyre pump in the back. The flow is provided by a Vario S return pump by Reef Octopus. This is an Illumagic style. Now, if you've seen some of my previous videos, you know that this light actually has 6 individually controllable clusters. Each cluster has how many channels?
3 channels.
3 channels per cluster, and there's optional, a curious secondary LED lens that you can use or not use. Here is, I love this because instead of having one smart controller controlling everything, there's like a little controller on a lot of the devices. Here's the Octo controller for the Vario S water pump, and it looks like somewhere in here there's a Tunzi controllable pump. Which one is that? The Turbel. Where is that pump at? Yeah. Okay, it's deep down inside. So yeah, there's actually a surprisingly large amount of Tunzi representation. This is the controller for the ice cap. We've got an ozonizer here to clarify the water and to what else? To increase the ORP and to reduce some of the algae growth. So that's pretty neat. This is the pH controller. It's probably a little bit off for, again, a reef octopus calcium reactor. We've got a medium-sized reef octopus protein skimmer here, very well suited to the size of the tank. And then a really, really cute little fluidized bed media reactor. I think that is going to be some kind of probably Seachem Phosguard, and it looks like there's a little bit of biopellets floating on top of that. But a really nice fluidized effect for the whole thing. And you can see how tight and cute this entire sump is right here. Now, you know, if you know me, I like to save the best for last. Oh, let me remember, we've also, again, got one of these cool Tico chillers. If you're looking for a good chiller, these are really great. They've got this cover here that allows you to vent out the air in any direction. Pretty important for use in a stand. But one of the cool breakout products I want to introduce you to is the eLife controller bar. So this is basically a smart power strip. Let's see, we've got the box over here. This is what it looks like. Yeah, so it's just like a nice controllable power strip. Is this Wi-Fi or Bluetooth?
Wi-Fi.
Okay, so this is a wireless controllable power strip. It's made in Taiwan,
yep,
correct?
Made in Taiwan.
And it should be under $100 when it's exported to the West. But what's really, really cool is you have these quick power access buttons. So you can see all the blue LEDs. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. The LEDs, all these buttons are right here, will give you quick access to turning off all the different channels. So that's pretty sweet. The blue light indicator is kind of a standard outlet. This is going to be your high current outlet here on the top. Probably up to like 15 amps, I'm guessing. That's pretty standard. And we've got 5 outlets. And last but not least, one of the things that I asked is what happens when the flow turns off, because once the power comes back on, your protein skimmer typically would overflow, but the eLife has a special programming that will give you a 5-minute delay to prevent the protein skimmer from overflowing.
Yes.
So yeah, so that's it. This is Masa na Sui Zoku, the aquarium studio of the one right there. There's my tour guide, David from Illumagic. He's been taking care of me this week. We have, like I said, I have so many videos that I've been shooting all along the way. And as soon as I get the chance, I'm absolutely gonna sit down and take care of a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna pass this to David for the outro.
Okay.
Whew. All right, so we turned off the fan so it wouldn't make too much noise. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I know that the United States doesn't wake up for, I don't know, like 4 or 5 hours. So good morning to everybody in Europe. If you like this video, go ahead and hit like. Please subscribe, because I promise you, you've seen the Jason Fox video, you've seen the Sanjay's Reef video, you've seen a lot of really, really cool nano tanks, but I've got a whole catalog of stuff from my trip to, oh my goodness, I got so many. There's the trip in Southern California. There's some crazy stuff from there. There's a trip in Florida, some crazy stuff from there. And then now I'm building up a bunch of content from China and from Taiwan. So, man, you guys, I know it's been a little bit since you've heard from me, but I had to put together this live video so that you knew that I was still doing this YouTube thing. So, thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to all of my Taiwanese hosts for taking care of me. We're having a great time here touring the Reef Aquarium world in Taiwan, and I can't wait for you guys to see what will come out next. So, until next time, I'll catch you later. You guys enjoy your reef tanks. Bye.